This morning in Longford.
Well, Brooke is. How are you getting on, Brooke?
Good morning, welcome. This is Drumlish Community Centre and we are talking all things ESB Science Blast Roadshow. Now, as you can see, all the kids are getting stuck into loads of different experiments behind me, but I'm joined now by Niamh Shaw, who's a scientist from Dundalk, isn't that right?
Come on the town.
Now listen, we're chatting and all the kids are getting involved, exploring, learning, but what is your involvement in the ESB Science Blast Roadshow?
Well, my involvement is really to talk to the teachers and to help them if they have any fears around science, if they think, oh, you know, I couldn't possibly enter a project from my class into the ESB Science Blast. Yes, you can. And so we have lots of teacher resources for them. We sit down, we take them through the whole process. It's very easy, just register online, you know, you go to the website, it's very straightforward. So that's really why I'm here.
Yeah, and all the kids are having a great time this morning. Now, there's loads of different zones. If you'd like to tell us about each of those.
I will, and actually they're curated by your resident scientist, Phil Smith, actually. So we have to mention him, he's great. So there's 4 zones. He figured out 4 zones. There's the WOW zone, so that's all hands-on activities with biology, forces, motion, and it all leads back to the curriculum of physics and light and reflection. And then you have what's known as the Inventor's Corner, so that's using Lego. So they're given a challenge and they have to use their creativity as well as their logical skills, so that's really great, particularly as we go into a future with AI and everything. And then we have Circuit City, where you have a load of bikes and you convert your physical energy into electrical energy and you make these cars go around. You're going to find out shortly. And then we have a VR zone where the kids get to go to space and you see all of it coming together, the laws of gravity and physics and motion. So the whole thing is a very hands-on but also directly related to the curriculum. So all the teachers out there, we want you to apply.
Oh, and speaking of teachers, you talked about the teacher zone there specifically. What does that entail?
The teacher zone is where we have a lot of resources. There's lesson plans, there's a PowerPoint presentation, there's videos, and my job is to sort of show them that and also to kind of break down any barriers they might have to, you know, if they don't feel like, oh, science isn't for me, science is for everyone. It's just about being curious and encouraging the class to have one question and to focus on that and to have fun.
Well, speaking of teachers, we are joined by Harry, or should I say Mr. Rock.
Good morning, Brooke.
That's the coolest.
Welcome to lovely
name for a
Longford.
Teacher. Glad to be here. I am. Now, you're a local teacher at St. Patrick's in Drumlish. Now, do you have an interest in science yourself?
I suppose I would personally, yeah. Like, I would have learned science in secondary school, but the difference with me, I suppose, in my generation, we didn't have as much opportunity in primary school to learn science. So there's been a big push, I suppose, in the last 20 years to give kids more of exposure in primary school. So, you know, they're exploring lots of different things here this morning, and it's great to see the curiosity that comes out in a day like this. It's amazing.
Would you find that a lot of pupils would come to you with science-based practice questions?
Well, yeah, it would happen quite often, but as I was saying to them, I don't always know the answer to every question, you know, and that's the beauty of science. There's always something you can learn. There's always something to figure out. Sometimes I will know the answer to give them. Sometimes I say no, but I want you to go and find that out for me, you know. So it's all about putting the emphasis on them as learners to explore science as much as possible, you know.
So you think you'll apply then?
Definitely. Like from what I've seen here this morning, like ESB Science Blast seems absolutely fantastic. Like the engagement from the kids is unbelievable. Since we came in here this morning, I mean, they'd be all rushing around the different stations asking questions. You know, it's stuff that you're never going to learn in a textbook, or you know. So it's an amazing opportunity for our school. So we'll definitely.
That's it, exactly. That's it. That's it. That understanding that there's this opportunity. It's a really fun experience. I don't think they'll ever forget. I don't think they'll ever forget today.
And as one child even came up to me a few minutes ago, he just called me aside and said, "Thank you so much for bringing us here today." You know, so just to see that response from a child, you know, it just shows you.
And that reminds me, we were chatting off air earlier, me and you, and we were chatting about how important it is to have role models in respective fields. You're a female scientist. That's incredible.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know any female scientists growing up.
No, you know, and there's a load of them. Like I do loads of work about highlighting female scientists from history, women that were never shown to me. Yeah, you have to see it to be it, Brooke, you know what I mean? And that's what today is all about as well. Breaking down those barriers, making them realise like science is just about being curious, and all these great activities, they relate directly to what you are covering in the classroom. Yeah, it's great.
Well, speaking of curiosity, I think I've got a challenge.
Yes, you do.
No, I do, yeah. Listen, let's go over here. What's the right name for this?
This is Circuit City.
Circuit City. All right. Listen, you're MJ.
Yes, I am.
A good, tough game. We'll have a fair game. You play for St. Francis's.
I do, yeah.
GA team.
Yeah, in Drumlish, County Longford, yes.
Who are we going for today?
Who are you going to shout for?
Me, Brooke, or MJ?
Me.
All right.
Are there any Brooke people? Any Brooke? supporters?
I'll support you. Listen, now, Niamh, tell us a wee bit about this.
Okay, so before we start, what's happening here is you're going to pedal your bike, and that's a physical energy. In physics, we call that kinetic energy. And just like a battery, except the other way around, you're going to give power here to the cars that are going to go around the racetrack. The faster you pedal, the faster they go. That's literally it. And it's exactly as a battery. You know, a battery moves because it has energy that creates this electrical current. So that's it. So,
MJ, have you had practice at this already this morning?
I have, yes, so bit of an advantage. Not too good.
Yeah? Are you going to win?
Hopefully.
Okay.
all right.
No.
Are you ready? I'll give you a countdown. Are you ready? You ready, MJ?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Brooke?
I think
Okay,
so.
will we do a big countdown? 3, 2, 1, go!
That was a head start. Thanks, Niamh, for the support. This is like Derry versus Longford here. Which colour am I? Am I the one in front? Okay, I will. I'm way behind here. My wee car's broken. Listen, well done, everyone. Did you enjoy the roadshow today? Yeah! Oh, brilliant. Well, hopefully you'll be back. Listen, thank you so much, Niamh. Thank you so much, Mr. Rock. Thank you so much, MJ. Oh, good game. Listen, back to you in the studio. See you after.
Thank you, Brooke. Look at the crack that they're having down there. I love it. Well done.